Well, did you know that Colorado ranks 9th in the nation for teen binge drinking? And with prom season in full swing and summer just around the corner, experts say now is the time to have that talk with your teen. Joining us this morning is Stan Paprocki. He's the director of the Community Prevention and Early Intervention with the Colorado Department of Human Services. Thank you for joining us, Stan. That's a startling number that we started off there with. Are we getting better when it comes to this issue or worse?
I don't know if it's a matter of getting better or worse. I think we've maintained the statistics that, we have a high alcohol use rate among underage youth in our state. It has been statistically higher than the national average over the last 7 or 8 years. We are beginning to see, with our prevalence survey that we conducted last fall, we are beginning to see a reduction of that. So I think in direct answer to your question, yes, we're seeing some reduction, but it takes, efforts by communities and parents themselves.
What's behind this? Is it just the availability, or,
That's one. I think that there's lots of research on why do young people do this. Availability is an issue. Social attitudes are another issue. The way we handle this in our society is another issue. So it's not just one issue.
Now, what's a parent to do? How do they gauge this? How do they have that talk with their teen?
Well, I think that's what we're really doing with, we're embarking on a campaign that really is encouraging parents to talk to their youth about alcohol use. And it's not a matter of a parent chastising or punishing their child. It's a matter of saying, what do you think about drinking? What do you think happens to you? What happens to your colleagues or your friends? These are the things that you're really going to look at and say, make some value judgments around alcohol use. We have research that shows that alcohol use does affect the growing human body, the growing human brain, and that makes a difference on how a child is going to perform in school, perform athletically, all of those things.
I read some parents actually let their children drink in the home. You're saying that obviously that's not a good idea. That doesn't help the situation.
I would say most experts would recommend that. Yes, it's like alcohol effect on a growing body is staggering when you really begin to read the research.
Oh, well, it's a fascinating topic for sure, and an important one to bring up, and especially this time of year. Stan Paprocki with the Department of Human Services, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you want more information on the campaign Speak Now, log on to our website, thedenverchannel.com, and click on the big red TV button there on the website. A check of your headlines is coming up.